This video about the best diet for humans and food for longevity and health, part 2. Protein is a nutrient that our bodies require for tissue building and repair, the production of enzymes, hormones, and other important molecules, and the maintenance of proper immune function. Protein sources vary in their amounts of essential amino acids, vitamins, and minerals that our body require. Bird eggs and fish caviar are the most valuable protein sources in terms of protein quality, as they contain all the essential fatty acids, amino acids, and minerals that we require. Furthermore, bird eggs contain cholesterol, which is necessary for hormone production. Herbivore and bird internal air organs are also high in protein quality and good source of fat-soluble vitamins and iron. This is recommended dosage of protein consumption in a gram of dry protein per day, but actually I would recommend to eat more protein per day. As I said, eggs are the best source of nutrients. They include essential fatty acids and essential amino acids, and also a lot of proteins, especially fat-soluble proteins, but also water-soluble vitamins we have. Dairy products are the third best source of protein after bird eggs and ocean fish. Fish caviar, but they contain fewer vitamins than animal internal organs. Sea snails and shellfish contain high level of zinc, copper, and selenium, all of which are essential for immune system functioning and hormone production. Also, red meat and ocean fish are complete protein sources. They lack certain water-soluble vitamins, magnesium and potassium salts that are necessary for good health. Dietary supplements may be required to obtain these essential nutrients. Poultry meat is a low-cost source of animal protein, but it has a low nutritional value due to high levels of antibiotics, hormones, and polyunsaturated fatty acids. Similar herbicides, pesticides, antibiotics, hormones, and polyunsaturated fatty acids may be present in industrially produced freshwater fish. Freshwater snails are occasionally harvested for protein in Southeast Asia, but they may contain high levels of pesticides and other toxic chemicals. Insect larvae are a source of protein for the poorest populations in tropical developing countries, but the insect protein is of lower quality. Finally, vegetable proteins is poorly absorbed by the body and lacks the complete set of amino acids that we require. Annual protein consumption is important for increasing muscle mass, which serves as a protein reservoir for the immune system to draw on in the event of the infectious disease, as well as for production of hormones and digestive enzymes. Here we see the freshwater snails, which are common to be consumed in Thailand. Protein digestion requires a highly acidic environment, whereas carbohydrate digestion requires an alkaline environment. Plant-based foods such as beans and grains have a high concentration of carbohydrates and crude fiber, which are difficult to separate from plant proteins and thus difficult to digest in our stomachs. Vegetarians must consume a lot of amino acids and vitamins as dietary supplements to stay healthy. Undigested proteins from plant-based foods can enter the gut and eventually the large intestine colon, and the large intestine is this colon, where pathogenic bacteria can feed on it. Gluten from plants is especially dangerous for causing autoimmune diseases like asthma and psoriasis. So here the acidity of the gastric juice is very, very important for digestion of proteins. Gastric juice has pepsin, this enzyme, and hydrofluoric acid. Here the sources of plant protein. Gluten is a big part of the cereals, up to 80% in the grains. Plant-based proteins that are not digested can cause the colon to produce ammonia gas, 3-ethylamine oxide, and lipopolysaccharides, LPC. Lipopolysaccharides production in the colon can cause chronic inflammation in the body, disrupt mitochondria, and increase the production of reactive oxygen species by cell mitochondria. In response to intestinal toxins, macrophages release the pro-inflammatory signal molecules CD38, which reduces the activity of sirtuins and is responsible for regulating gene expression and repairing DNA damage. Chronic inflammation of the gut epithelium layer can result in leaky gut syndrome or inflamed gut syndrome, in which the intestines epithelium layer becomes permeable to microbes. This 3-ethylamine oxide, lipopolysaccharides, and undigested proteins and toxins. So here's the picture present why the intestine can be inflamed and this is leaky and inflamed. So because of the gluten and because of toxins, then we can get leaky gut syndrome. And then through the gaps between the cells, epithelium cells, the toxins, proteins, and even bacteria can get to the bloodstream and go to everywhere in our body and resulting in autoimmune diseases. Okay, in this video I express my personal opinion. A visitor to my channel is advised to discuss the content of this video with his or her personal physician and only act upon the advice of professional medical experts. Again, my opinion is very different from professional experts because I rely mostly on carnivore diet and I stay away from fibers and stay away from fruits and vegetables, as I believe it is not necessary. If some water-soluble vitamins like vitamin C are necessary, I use them as supplements. Okay, thank you for taking time to watch the video. Please comment, subscribe, like, ask questions, and share information. Have a wonderful day. Ciao, ciao.